Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the FRR YouTube channel. My name is Niner Dan. I'm joined tonight by Bam Bam Twitch, and we're going to be bringing you live action right here from the Corn Husker State. I don't know, one of them flyover states over in Iowa. So, Cup Series doesn't race at Iowa. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting tonight. We got a lot of Cup guys in this race. I'm excited to see it. But my favorite Cup guy, second favorite Cup guy, is broadcasting with me tonight. So Twitch, welcome in, man. Made it through the first round of the playoffs over in the Cup Series. So awesome.
Yep, happy that I made it through.
Made it out of Daytona, man, and you're still alive for the championship. So good luck to you. Heck yeah, that's fantastic. But here we are tonight with these Xfinity guys. And to me, the hardest thing now is because the Cup guys are only allowed to race in this race, next week at Kansas, and then that's it. They can't race in the Xfinity Series for the rest of the season because our playoffs start at Bristol. So, Cup guys are getting it in tonight. I think we have 5 or 6 of them in this race. So, that's kind of going to throw these Xfinity guys a curveball. But, I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. My pick to win tonight is going to be Hurricane Hall. That dude has one of the best cars at Iowa in the Cup, in the Xfinity, and in the trucks. So, Hurricane's my pick to win tonight. I've never picked him to win anything except #1 wrecker in a public lobby. So, tonight, he's going to win the Xfinity race. And that's Hurricane. I love you, buddy. I know you're listening. So, who do you got? I mean, I know you were here last week. Or was it last week you were in the Daytona broadcast? I think you were.
Yeah.
All right. So, you got to see some of these guys last week. I know Daytona's a big difference from Iowa, but you're starting to get to know some of these guys a little bit. And plus, I mean, a quarter of the Cup Series is in this race tonight. So, you have anybody you're keeping your eye on?
Is
Henson
in there?
Do you mean to give you a? Is Henson in there? Absolutely. That's not a bad pick either.
Yeah,
I'm still sticking with Hurricane.
I think one of the guys that are going to be up there. I think Henson is also a car to watch out for.
All right, and surprise, Jinx is in the race tonight. In the number 98 Ford. You've got Anxious Yeti in the 21. You've got Field Filler. You've got Mucka. You've got True Death. You've got Pittman. You've got Dan the Man. You've got MFF Typical. You got Death Before Dishonor. I mean, we've got a stacked little house, and there's nothing better than these short track races. So, I'm excited, man. I want them to hurry up and get done with qualifying so we can start this sucker. Iowa's one of my favorite tracks, and it really, really sucks that it's sitting there empty now, and they're not using it for any of the top 3 series.
Yeah.
Do you know who built Iowa? Who designed Iowa?
No clue. I couldn't tell you. Fast
facts with Niner Dan real quick. Not to take that away from Bad Fast, sorry. I know that's trademarked and copyrighted. So Rusty Wallace designed Iowa.
Huh.
And he designed Iowa and replicated it after Richmond.
That makes sense. Kind of has like the same shape.
Yep. So sometimes you can put your Richmond setup in and see how that works. But you're going to laugh at this. I put my Phoenix setup in here, and I'm running pretty decent laps. Which is crazy. I was just, I don't know, I think I was drinking one night, and I was like, you know what, let's put my Phoenix setup in here and just see what happens. And it wasn't bad.
No, so I just run Iowa setup.
What's that?
I just run a Iowa setup.
An Iowa setup? You just use the Iowa setup at Iowa? Yeah, that's not bad either.
Yep.
That's kind of the way to go. Oh, you just won a league race at Iowa. Like, 3 weeks ago, right?
I think it was a little
Yeah.
bit longer than 3 weeks ago. Maybe.
Was it? Some of these broadcasts just run together, dude.
Yeah,
Feel like
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whenever it was.
Yeah. Oh, you won. That's the one you won with the wrecked car.
Yeah,
I
got taken out.
You got taken out with like 3 to go, and you didn't fit to fix the damage. You stayed out there and won the damn race. I remember that. That was a good. That was the one that Mucka and Field Filler called with me. That was a good race.
Your famous words. That was garbage.
Did I say that was garbage? Oh, that was a garbage. That was garbage. That was garbage.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so tired that was the day I did like 7 broadcasts. It was ridiculous. And that was the last one of the night. It got done at like 12:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh. I felt like I fell asleep a couple times during that race, but I didn't. I went back and rewatched it, and I was alive and talking the whole time.
Yeah, it was,
Hey, G Patro is on YouTube. Hey, Mr. Patro. He's in the race tonight in the 44 car.
Oh, nice.
And he's pretty decent here. Everybody's been good. I mean, there's not really anybody that's been bad. The worst part about Iowa, and for any of you guys watching that don't really play the game. Yes, sir.
I need you to remove Hick Ross from the party chat so we can add KB because Hick Ross is not responding. Ready for the race. And KB's needing a spot so we can keep everybody in the same party chat.
Okay, so I have to
add him back after the race.
Okay, I got you. Give me just a second, guys. I got to do something here.
And I'll be right back. Just gotta grab my phone charger.
All right, and I have a thought that I was in the middle of.
Right. Now KB can come in.
All right, and then let me add him back so that he doesn't think I'm mad at him or anything.
Not just yet. Because we need room for KB.
No, that's fine. If I add him back to the group, he won't be in the party.
Okay, yeah, that's right. What am I thinking? Alright, it's KB, yeah, let KB know he can join now. 16 on the yeah, he can. Okay.
All right, so my thought that I was in the middle. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had the ownership of the party, so I'm the only one that can kick people out. So I had to do that real quick. But so a lot of people, you know, that don't know Iowa, the one spot you don't want to run is the middle of the track. You either need to be in the high groove or the low groove. Once you start running that middle groove, the transition is so bad there that you're going to see a lot of people spinning in the middle of the corners if they get in that middle groove. So that's something to definitely keep your eye on tonight here at Iowa.
Yeah, I personally prefer the bottom.
I like the top, man. You get such a run off that top side, and you're going to see. I'm pretty sure you're going to see Field Filler running that top. You're going to see probably Yeti running that top, just because I think I know kind of how Yeti's setup is, and his setup's going to be really good on that top side for about the first 15 laps. And Field Filler in practice accidentally ran the high side and said, "Holy cow, I didn't know I could run the high side here," because my Cup car can't run the high side, but his Xfinity car is beautiful on the high side. So you're going to see a lot of people running that high side and getting really good speed going down that backstretch. And it's a short little 3/4 mile track. I mean, it's fun. I say we throw some dirt on it and make it a dirt track, though, if they're going to just let it sit there and be empty.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Do you ever race the dirt cars on this game?
I've not in a while now.
Okay, so they put dirt on Richmond, which they've never done before. But in this game, they turned Richmond into a dirt track.
Clock
Have you ran it?
Yeah.
Make sure I get an invite.
Yeah, true. Can you send Twitch an invite?
Yep.
Why did Hull say goodbye? Well, goodbye, Hull.
4 seconds to screen flip.
Okay.
My stream has already started.
Okay. Are you staying in this party?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Bam, you got an invite?
Yep.
All right, guys, so here we go. 250 laps in the Circuit City 250 presented by Tamron. I haven't screwed up yet. At some point tonight, I'm going to call it something else, but that's a story for later time. And so here we are, Death Before Dishonor on the pole in that 07 car with Hurricane Hole in the 47 Trump car on the outside. You've got Jinx in the 98 car running there in third.
Repping that 7.
Uh-oh, already somebody down on the back stretch. Uh-oh. Who was that? Yeti, looks like possibly. And True Death. Uh-oh. All right, so you got Death Before Dishonor out front. Hurricane Hole running second. See that 98 on that outside right there? That 98 staying up high. You get a good run on that high side. Look at Death up there. That's beautiful. But see that middle lane right here? You do not want to be in that spot between these two cars until you're about right there. This 08 car that Chevy Noah is driving tonight is awesome. The bucked up car. Look at that. Dude, that's cool. It looks like an old airplane. I've never seen that paint scheme.
Yeah. Got Hurricane Hole in that 47 Trump 2020 car. Trying to make the pass.
You do. Hurricane. Living in the past, making the pass.
Put the 47 car of Hurricane up front now.
He is, and you've got Jeep Patrol right here in this 44. That's what I'm riding along with, running in 5th. It looks like Mucka right there in that 22 car in 6th. And Henson making a run underneath Mucka, taking 6th away. Henson working his way to the front in that 51 car.
Yeah, you got Jinx past the 08 car again to 3rd place. He's slowly crawling his way up there.
And Jinx also always good at Iowa. We got Pittman running in the 5 car tonight. You got Typical from the Cup Series running in that 54 Twix car. KB2 Fast 2 Furious in the 68 car. BWK Terror in that green number 11. And THC 881 in that 90 car. Dan the Man running the 92, recently vacated by Hurricane Hole to take over the Trump 2020 car. Anxious
got Chevy Noah in that
in
08 car trying to make the pass on the 98 for 3rd place.
Yep.
Yep, 3rd. And they're battling up there.
They are battling for this lead.
And 08 and 90 are still side by side fighting.
Yeah. And so Death Before Dishonor all over the back of Hurricane, looking low. Death Before Dishonor making the pass for the lead on the inside of Hurricane.
The 08 car made the pass for 3rd place, but that 51 is...
He did, and Henson getting underneath that 08 car.
Yeah, he's my pick to win.
Ooh, Death getting in that Lucy spot.
Henson and Noah are still gonna be side by side.
In the lead. Oh, Henson's got.
Yeah,
he'll be in the lead within 5 laps. Not if he does that.
51 car of Henson moves into 3rd place. Got Henson trying to close that gap, catch up to those 2 leaders up there.
He sure is, and he is flying, dude. Ooh, Hurricane gets underneath Death coming off the corner. Is he going to be? He's not able to make that pass. Death gets the power down the backstretch. But here we are coming down into turn numbers 3 and 4, and it looks like Hurricane is going to challenge for the lead at the line. At the line, Hurricane has it, and he's going to dive it low going into 1 and give Hurricane the top spot as Henson closes in on the back of Death Before Dishonor. And it is now a 3-way battle for the lead. Nose to tail, bumper to bumper. Hurricane Hole leading it, Death Before Dishonor in second, and Henson right in third. Oh, this is a good race right here, guys.
Henson's. Oh! Don't know if that was a lag or that car in second place got loose.
Petrau gets up into the wall, gets passed by Mucka.
Those top 3 cars are pulling away.
They are. So you've got Hurricane still leading, Death Before Dishonor second. Henson running third in that 51 car.
Do you know if Henson has more of a long run car or a short run car?
I'm not sure. I haven't really practiced much with him. He wasn't in my Saturday practice.
Oh, okay. Dan, the man's trying to make his way up there. He's side by side with the 08 car, or with the 08 car for
Yeah, I
fourth
see
place.
him right there, coming right up.
Is he gonna be able to get the drive off? Does not seem like it. They're still gonna be side by side fighting. Has Dan ran with these Xfinity guys?
This is his first time tonight.
Oh.
All right, Henson underneath Hurricane for second. Death Before Dishonor in the lead.
But maybe not for long. Oh, 51 car gives him a little tap.
And put Dan the Man up to fourth in that blue number 92. And move Mucka into fifth on the bottom right there. As Death Before Dishonor is stretching out to the largest lead of the race so far. So put Dan the Man in fourth, Mucka fifth, Jinx in sixth, and it is a 3-way battle for seventh right now. All right, as Jinx is hitting pit road. So you got Chevy Noah in that 08 car getting passed by G Petrau. Uh-oh, the 90 of THC looks like he spun either getting on or off pit road. Henson and Death have pulled away. But Henson all over the back of Death Before Dishonor trying to get that lead from him before his round of pit stops.
Yep, Henson making the signal. He's not going to be coming on the pit road.
So Henson hitting the pits right here. This first
What's
stage
the fuel
is
window?
60 laps. You got True Death hitting pit road. They get, I think, about 20 something, 26 laps maybe of fuel.
Yep.
But here it's more about a tire game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right, so your leader in the 07 car, Death for Dishonor, hitting pit road. I think the person who's going to come out on top of this with the advantage is going to be Hurricane Hole for pit. I think he pitted a little earlier than the other two. All right, 92 of Dan the Man hitting pit road. So these guys are running, what, about maybe 20 laps before pitting? Yeah, about 20 laps. So True had a nice stop for the Xfinity Series. 16 flat. Hell yeah. All right, and that is going to give the lead. Oh, look at that. Field filler in the 36 car is your current leader.
Good to see Field up there.
It is. It is. Field was having a good season so far this year, running some Xfinity with some other leagues, and jumped over here and ran this one. I was excited to see him join tonight. All right, so it looks like Field Filler going to hit the pits.
Oh, he can't.
Ooh, having a hard time getting woe down there. The pit road here is so... See where he's at, that red box right there? It's so easy to overshoot that red box. But this is one of those cheater tracks where you can actually go around the red box and still get onto pit road. If you're speeding, just go around it and you can squeeze it onto pit road.
Yep. The 5 car of Pittman passed the 11 car.
So the
Unsure what
9
position.
of True Death is going back on pit road again. Interesting.
I believe your leader now is going to be Death before Dishonor.
Well, I'm not 100% sure because my person who could tell me who's leading the race is on pit road at the moment. I cannot look and tell you. But let's see, Death before Dishonor.
What's great?
So yeah, I mean, Dan the Man is all over the back of Death before Dishonor.
Oh, one car on the back slammed the inside wall.
That looks like Jinx in the 98 car.
And the man on the side of Death before Dishonor.
Death before Dishonor is leading the race. But Dan the Man underneath him, so give the lead to Dan the Man. I need to get me a PlayStation 5. If you saw what I just saw, I need to get me a PlayStation 5.
What happened?
He pressed the freaking PlayStation button and it gave him the entire running order. All the way down the left side of the screen. It was the coolest thing. I'm getting me a PlayStation 5. That sealed the deal right there.
They're sold out everywhere.
I'm gonna go ghetto with it. I'm gonna go to Aaron's Rent-A-Center and I'm gonna get me one. I'm just gonna pay cash for it. But I know they got 5 of them sitting there. I looked earlier today. They're the only place in town I can find one.
Huh.
But if you pay cash, you get it for the cash price instead of renting it. So it's Henson in the 51 that's leading. Okay. So here's Henson on the outside of True Death.
That's a pretty big gap that Henson has.
Ooh, his right tires are right there in the no-no spot. Whew. my car would have been completely sideways. Probably my back end would have been going down the backstretch before my front end did. Had I been running that line that Henson's running. I don't know how he does it. That is awesome.
I believe when I was running here, I was running close to that same line.
You can kind of see the seam. You can kind of see that transition. It's when you get your left side tires below it and your right side tires above it, that's when you have the problem. If you can keep on that seam and keep both of your tires, all 4 tires below it, you're good. It's a great spot to run. It's like it's kind of like Kansas. Kansas, I get my fastest laps when my right side tires are on those white lines going around the top of Kansas.
Yeah.
Everybody else runs the wall. That's not where my fastest laps are.
D. Henson trying to lap true again.
So Henson getting underneath True, making that. It's going to be hard. True has fresher tires.
How many laps to go?
I have to tell you when he crosses the line. "26 laps to go."
26.
Yeah. So I want to get on. Where's Henson? See if we can see who's behind him.
That's me.
Wait, oh, True joined back. Did you say Bad Fast?
No.
Oh. Alright, so Henson, that's True Death right there. So who's behind? True Death is...
That ain't the running order.
Oh, that's the way they started.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I'll tell you a little secret about that too. If you see a racket happening in front of you, you can hit that button fast enough, and you go on the PlayStation 4 also, and you
It'll ghost you.
get collected in that rack, and you'll have no damage.
Yeah. I was there when we figured that out.
Yeah, that's right.
That was nobody believed me, but you did.
Yep. Gotta be able to hit it fast enough, though.
Yep. All right, so I think Bad Fast is running second now that Dan the Man is pitted. I believe. I'm not sure. Or Dan, Death Before Dishonor.
I mean, the 47 is the loser right now.
The 47?
Yeah.
He's on pit road. Okay. So now it's the 07.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's hard about these short tracks, Twitch.
Yeah.
I need EA Sports to hurry up and make us a game.
I see it rained today, that's on his side, they had a lot of football spot.
Where is... Looking for the 07. Oh, he must be on pit road. Okay. Because I don't know if you've seen any of the F1 streams, but they are amazing because I can do anything. And Mucka was your leader, but he's hitting pit road. So this round of pit stops brought to you by the FRR Cup Series. Make sure you tune in Sunday nights at 8:45, where you see the 13 guys left in the playoffs going for the title. One guy gets eliminated each week. This past week, it was DB to best. Next week, we have 13 guys going to Darlington. Only 12 will leave with the opportunity to win the championship. Make sure you tune in. These playoff races are going to be fantastic. And we're still waiting. It's going to happen this season for our boy Bam Bam Twitch to win one. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I don't believe it's going to be Darlington, but you never know.
Well, I can confirm that it won't be Darlington. I can confirm it.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch not going to win at Darlington this week. He's looking for a top 10, though. Maybe a top 12.
If I'm lucky.
Oh, man. Darlington's just it's a hard track, man.
It's not easy.
It is not. It is not. All right, so field filler in the 36 out there leading this thing. Looking to steal valuable points from these hungry Xfinity guys. Oh, never mind. He hasn't pitted. What am I thinking? Field filler's been the most confusing to me the last 6 weeks, because at the beginning of the season he was always the last one to pit. Always the last one to pit. And about 6 weeks ago, he started getting to where he was the first one to pit. And so it throws me off sometimes with him.
This stage should be coming down towards the end right here.
It is. There are 15 laps remaining here in stage number 1 of the 250 lapper here in the Circuit City 250 presented by Tamron. I didn't even know Circuit City was a thing.
You know, it's a full city, circuits.
I think Circuit City closed before you were even born.
I've never heard of it, so.
It was Best Buy before Best Buy was Best Buy.
Oh.
They were everywhere, dude. Everywhere. And then they went out of business.
Then Best Buy took over.
Kinda. Amazon kinda was what put Circuit City out.
You know, hey Jeff Bezos, if you want to give me some money, I'm right here. Sponsor me for the playoffs. I'll gladly promote your...
Hey, Jeff Bezos, if you're watching this, for one, that's awesome. And for two, why don't you just sponsor the whole FRR series? We'll be the FRR Amazon series. Just give us your money. Maybe it's like Beetlejuice. If you say Jeff Bezos 3 times, he'll appear.
Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos.
All right, your leader, field filler, hitting pit road. So he was able to stretch it out, I think 7 or 8 laps farther than the guys who were leading the race.
Remember,
so
he sleeps with a fuel saver.
With the fuel saver, yeah. So I just want to remember that for stage 3, because that will come into account. Let's see here. So that is going to give the lead back to, I believe, the 47?
The 51.
The 51. I can't see that little number. All right, so there's Henson. I think Jinx might be running second in that 98 car. He's the first car I see behind Henson. Man, I kind of like somebody in the race being in the dang party chat. I'm getting spoiled tonight. This is something I've always wanted. Oh, and poor Anxious Yeti already out of the race. Oh, man. So Henson leading. There are 8 laps remaining. So you got a good battle here between Dan the Man, Mucka, Hurricane Hull in the 47 car. And those three trying to catch the 07 of Death Before Dishonor. And this is who I believe is running second. So you got Hurricane in fifth. One, two. Hurricane's running fifth.
Death in second.
Who?
Death Before Dishonor.
Death Before Dishonor is second. Okay.
Dan third. Mucka fourth.
All right, so there's your second place guy right there in the 07 car. Henson is really lapping a lot of this field right now. Because you've got THC a lap down, you've got Field Filler a lap down. Ooh, Field Filler running that middle lane. Holy cow.
Hey, Field knows what he's doing.
I think that...
No, I wasn't going to get in your way.
That's the stage.
Couple laps or a lap down. So.
True, when you go to pits, scroll up for me so I can get the top 10. When you go to pits, if you just push up, I'll just screenshot it so I can do the points later.
I got it up now.
Thank you, bud. I got it. You're good.
Well, sorry to leave early, but I'm going to have to go.
Oh, you're good, buddy. Good luck this week.
Yep, thank you.
So
thanks for having me.
Yep, Henson in first, Death Before Dishonor second, Dan the Man third, Mucka fourth, Hurricane Hole fifth, G Patrol sixth, Pittman seventh, Chevy Noah eighth, Typical ninth, and Jinx 10th. And Jinx is the first car, one lap down, so he's going to be able to get his lap back right here. All right, here we are going back green here in stage number 2 with Henson up front. Death Before Dishonor running second. Dan the Man running third. And there are 57 laps in this stage. Henson able to pull away from the rest of the field. Everybody else racing for that second spot. You got a 4-way battle for that. Dan the Man, Death Before Dishonor, Hurricane Hole. Looks like Jeeper Trowels right there. So move Death Before Dishonor up to second place, and he's bringing Hurricane Hole with him on the inside, getting by Dan the Man, moving Dan back to fourth. Here comes Typical on the back of Dan, trying to make the pass on the bottom. So Dan the Man stuck in that outside groove. Not sure if that's where he wants to be, but once these guys get by him, we'll see if he's going to dive back down to that bottom. And here comes Pittman in the 5 car, looking underneath Dan the Man too, keeping him stuck on that high side. You know, Dan able to clear Pittman. Nope, dives down to the bottom. Dan did not want to be up on that high side. So there goes Dan the Man trying to get back underneath Typical so you can get that 4th place back from him, as Henson has checked out from the rest of the field. So we got Death Before Dishonor running second, Hurricane Hole in third, MFF Typical 4th, Dan the Man 5th, Pittman 6th, And I believe the 36 car is a lap down, trying to work his way through the field and get his lap back the old-fashioned way. There's Dan trying to get underneath Typical. This is a great battle right here for fourth. There's the two guys that run FRR, Mucka and True Death running side by side. True Death on that high side, Mucka on the inside. Mucka going to let him go. True Death running that high side. I love the high side here at Iowa. Yeah, True Death and Jinx up there in that 98 car running that high side. You get a lot of speed coming off the corners here when you're up there. Ooh, Jinx up in the wall. Oh, Jinx down into Mucka. Mucka and Jinx spinning on the backstretch. That's two cars. That should be bringing out a caution.
Right to the line. Here's the caution.
So the caution is out. They are racing back to the line here as we had Jinx and Mucka. Jinx got up into the... Oh, big wreck on the backstretch. Field filler, Typical around. The 90 of THC hard in the wall. It's KB hard in the wall. Lots of damage happening right here. Coming to the caution. And they say cautions breed cautions. Well, we just had a caution inside of a caution. All right, so that's good news for everybody but Henson. Henson was driving away from the field. Everybody else loving to see this caution right now so they can regroup, get some tires, and make some adjustments, and try to keep up with that 51 car. And I'm not sure who the person is. True, who is the first car a lap down?
That would be Field Filler.
All right, so Field Filler going to be getting his lap back here. As these guys going down pit road for a manual caution. And a lot of these guys, I mean, they're about to be schooled on manual cautions. The FR Cup guys, very good at doing manual cautions. And the Xfinity guys are getting better, but they're about to learn. And I've said this a couple times here on this stream in particular. The best way to do a manual restart is get up on that bumper of the person in front of you. And if you're the guy in the front, let the guy behind you push you through the line. That way, nobody's getting damaged running into bumpers, and you're linked together already. So you let the guy behind you push you. You don't really want to necessarily take off from them. But these Cup guys are about to school these Xfinity boys on how to do a manual caution here. This is going to be great to watch. And those of you just joining us, so we do have a lot of the Cup guys in this race. They only get to race in 2 more races this season. They're not allowed to race in the playoffs. So a bunch of them jumped in here to fill the field up tonight. And they can race this week. They can race next week at Kansas, and then they are done for the season because our playoffs are going to start at Bristol. All right, so that OS7 of Death Before Dishonor was able to beat Henson off pit road. You got Hurricane Hole right there behind Death Before Dishonor. You got Dan the Man right there behind Henson. And you got Pittman right there behind Hurricane. Watch Pittman get up on Hurricane like that right there. Get up on Death's bumper. Dan's going to get up on Henson's bumper. And you got Patrol right there behind Dan. All right, they're coming back to the restart zone. Restart zone, the 2 little red lines on the wall. Right there is the restart zone. Death able to get the jump on Henson. Put the 07 to Death Before Dishonor out front. Henson running fast on that high side. Oh, Dan the man hard in the wall. Spinning coming out of 3. And we are back under caution one more time here in stage number 2. As Denny Hamlin would say, it's just a short track race. And cautions breed cautions at short tracks. So looks like pits are going to be open this time. I'm not sure that everybody's going to be a taker on pit road because you got a lap out there.
There. Number 11 car. 11 car, stay behind.
Who was the person getting their lap back?
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
So BWK Terror getting his lap back.
Not bad.
All right, True Death staying out, getting the wave around. Ooh, not getting the wave around because the lead people in front of him did not pit. I'm not sure how that works. So Chevy Noah staying out in the 08 car, and the 07 at Death Before Dishonor staying out.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Unfortunately, I thought that was how this was going to have to go. So True Death, because the 2 people in front of him were the leaders, didn't pit. He wasn't able to get the wave around, so he's going to have to drop to the tail end of the field, let everybody on the lead lap get in front of him, and then he'll be able to fall in. Great strategy, great way to try to get your lap back with a quick caution like that, but with the 2 guys staying out, just not able to do it. So you've got Death Before Dishonor up front, Chevy Noah in second, the 47 car of Hurricane Hole in third. Henson running fourth.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So not sure why the 11 car is getting a second lap back.
Well, the leader hit Death Before Dishonor, so he went around to get his lap back earlier, but they didn't hit, so it still had the lap down. So.
Oh no! Okay, I see that. Okay. So I believe they're taking one more caution flag lap, so Terror can catch back up. So confused.
Oh yeah, I was gonna run in the back anyway. But...
All right, these guys coming in to turn 3 and 4. Again, going for that restart zone right there where the 2 red lines are. And they're in the restart zone. Here we are. Green flag's back out. And they are 3 wide going into turn number 1. Coming out of 2, still 3 wide for that 3rd spot. Oh, you do not want to be 3 wide here. Oh, Chevy Noah down into, is it Henson? It is. Henson is dropping through this field right now. The guy who has dominated this race. Oh, the 44 of Petrel. Who able to save it. So you've got Death Before Dishonor up there leading. Hurricane Hole running second. Chevy Noah in third. And Pittman running fourth right now. Pittman, the fastest of these top 4 cars, running through this field in that number 5 Toyota. Oh, as Chevy gets on the line, gets loose. Pittman underneath him. Give Pittman third. He's got his sights set on Hurricane Hole and Death Before Dishonor now, as Hurricane's got around Death for the lead. We got 33 laps to go here in stage number 2. All right, we in that 54 Twix car of MFF Typical. Looking underneath Pittman for third. He's going to get it here going into turn 1. And he's going to look like he's bringing Henson along for the ride. Henson working his way back up to the 4th after that slide through the field. So Hurricane Hole pulling away from Death Before Dishonor. Henson able to get around Pittman, move Henson up to 3rd, Pittman back to 4th, but Typical on his outside. Looks like Typical got 4th away from Pittman as Mucka gets underneath the 08 of Chevy Noah. And just like in the Cup Series, where you see Mucka, you see Field Filler, and Field Filler all over the back of Mucka trying to get that. Oh, trying to get underneath Chevy as well and follow Mucka through, and Field Filler is going to move up with Mucka. So they're going to be nose to tail like they have been since February. So you got Hurricane. You've got Henson worked his way up to 2nd. He got around Death Before Dishonor. Death Before Dishonor back to 3rd. Typical 4th. Pittman 5th. Mucka 6th. Field Filler 7th. Chevy Noah 8th. Jinx 9th. Let's see. Jinx. And G. Petrel in 10th. Henson has caught Hurricane Hole, who was driving away from the field. And Henson on the outside of Hurricane, looking for the lead going into 3. And coming out of 4, I think he might get it. He does. Henson leads that lap. Put Henson back out front. But Hurricane trying to keep him honest on that bottom lane. It's not going to work. Henson's going to get a drive down the backstretch. Oh, I take that back. Hurricane holding his own on the bottom. Oh, they got a lap car of KB Too Fast, Too Furious right in front of them. They might have to split them. Oh. Oh, he's going to get right in front of Henson. Oh, Henson dives down underneath him and give the lead to Henson. Man, what a move. Wow. All right. So Henson, in that battle between him and Hurricane, that gave death before dishonor. Death before dishonor able to catch both of them. Well, Hurricane, as Henson is pulling away. And we have 24 laps remaining here in stage number 2.
I'm tired as hell too, and just riding around and back.
All right. Pit stops coming up. You got Henson in the 51 running first. Oh, death before dishonor hitting pit road.
Actually, I'm parked it on the infield for a niner. You can watch them as they come across the line. Copy that, Dan.
What's that?
I'm gonna park my car at the start finish line.
Okay.
You can see the leaders coming by, and pretty much I'll help you tell who what order they're in.
Okay, cool. Just as long as I can get the stage finishing order. And that's a cool view. I've heard about it with the pace car and stuff. I've just never seen it done. All right, so everybody else on pit road. And that is the view we're going to get from True Death. Look at that. That's cool. Luck on pit road. THC coming off. Looks like Dan the Man is out of the race. Henson coming off pit road. As we have 23 laps remaining here. Or less than that now.
Get where you can see the car numbers go by. The leader's coming out of 4 right now, so that's him right there.
And that is the 47 car of Hurricane Hall.
See if I can get a better position for it.
You're fine. I wouldn't do too much so you don't get booted.
Yeah, I know.
I see a lap count. That's the only thing I'm not getting from you anymore. Are you in a party with anybody else?
There you go. Lap count right now, but I'm lap down too also. So I'm 9 laps down right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So 44. So there's 12 to go.
Yeah. many laps? 12? Yeah, 12 laps to go.
All right, so Hurricane Hole getting passed by Henson on the outside. Henson passed him like he was standing still. Put that 51 car back out front. Everybody else pretty spaced out right here. Henson just driving away from Hurricane Hole at the moment. But Hurricane looks like he has MFF typical all over the back of him in that 54 Twix car. Should be coming down to about 8, 7 to go. Jinx getting past Death Before Dishonor. Death Before Dishonor trying to make a pass on Jinx here. Death coming up off the bottom. Able to make that pass going into 3. As Chevy Noah and Jeep Trow, I believe, are the ones fighting. Yes, fighting hard right there going down the front stretch. So Henson with a huge lead. We should be coming down to the end of the stage here very soon. With Henson your leader, looks like Hurricane Hole holding off Typical for second.
Yep. 4 to go.
4 to go here. So Hurricane holding off Typical. Typical has a rear view mirror full of that 22 Amuka. This should be getting the last lap. Henson going to be your stage winner. Hurricane Hole second. Mucka third. I believe Typical fourth. We'll know in just a minute when they take Trude at the pit road. I'll be able to see. Oh, True, will you scroll up? Thank you, sir. So Henson wins, Hurricane Hole second, Mucka third, Typical fourth, Field Filler fifth, Pittman sixth, Jeep Trial seventh, Jinx eighth, Chevy ninth, and BWK Terror in 10th. And now we have 152 laps remaining. Just kidding. No, we do. No, that's right. Never mind. We have 152 laps remaining here in stage number 3. And here we go. Hurricane Hole on the outside. Henson on the inside. Henson getting that jump. Hurricane getting right down there behind him. Yeah, Mucka third, Typical fourth, Field Filler fifth, Pittman sixth. Cup Boys looking like they're making a run to the front. They might be the only ones that are going to challenge Henson at the moment. As I say that, Hurricane Hole on the inside of Henson coming out of 4. Oh, 2 cars spinning on the backstretch. That's going to bring out a caution. That looked like it was Jeep Patrol.
Caution.
THC. It was 2 spinning. Who's that other one?
Who all got spun?
It was 2. Oh, big wreck on the front stretch. Jinx hard in the wall. Chevy Noah hard in the wall. Caution is out. So pit road's closed right here. Henson's going to bring him around. Jinx with a lot of damage on that number 98.
Honor.
Yes, sir.
You, my stream.
What's that?
Him right quick.
Can I what? I can't hear you.
Go to my stream.
I'm on your stream.
Who wins the?
Hold on. What'd you say?
We're gonna see who wins the race off of pit road.
Oh, okay. All right, True Death parked right there at the end of pit road. We're going to see who's going to get to that yellow line first. And it's going to be Henson. Was that the 47 car, followed by the 22, the 36, the 5, the 54. That is a cool view right there. So Henson electing to take the outside here, giving Hurricane the inside. And behind them, you have the duo of Mucka and Field Filler. And then Pittman and Typical. Petrau and Death Before Dishonor. BWK Terror. And I believe Jinx? I'm not sure. Oh, the 08 of Chevy Noah and the 68 of KB Too Fast, Too Furious. So we're coming around to the restart zone. And the green flag is out. Henson trying to hold that lead on the outside of Hurricane. Hurricane getting low in that corner, going in 3 and 4. Henson with the momentum on the outside, going to maintain and keep the lead. And he clears Hurricane going into 1 and drops low. That high side gave him the lead, and the low side's going to let him keep it. Move Field Filler up to 3rd, Typical into 4th, and Mucka all over the back of Field Filler. So Henson starting to pull away little by little once again as Hurricane Hull holding down 2nd. MFF Typical in 3rd. Field Filler in 4th. Mucka 5th. Getting a challenge by Death Before Dishonor. And Death able to get around Mucka. So move Mucka back 1. Pittman right behind him with Jinx right behind Pittman. And then you've got a little gap back there to BWK Terror, G Petrau, Chevy Noah, and KB Too Fast, Too Furious. Henson starting to pull that gap even farther as Hurricane trying to get up to his bumper, not able to make up any ground. A matter of fact, I believe Typical is starting to catch Hurricane. As I say that, Hurricane pulls away from Typical just a little bit. All right. So THC has retired from the race. Field Filler getting underneath. Typical. Give Field Filler 3rd, Typical 4th, but he is under attack from Death Before Dishonor. Death Before Dishonor getting under Typical, taking over the 4th position. Oh, no. Typical getting the run on the outside, so he's going to keep it. But Death getting a little bit of drafting help from Mucka and Pittman. So in those few places the draft actually helps here at Iowa, he's able to get a little help from those two behind him. But Typical able to get down right in front of him right there. So those 5 nose to tail as Henson and Hurricane Hull are driving away. KB Too Fast, Too Furious parked on the backstretch. I'm not sure what's going on there. He's just stopped. So probably a malfunction over there with that guy. That stinks. Got Jinx still running that high side there. Trying to get around Chevy on the outside. He gets him. Is he going to get Petrau too? He does. He gets to the outside of G Petrau. And Jinx going to have that run off the outside. Possibly. Ooh, oh, he gets up in the wall trying to stay off of Chevy. There aren't really many battles at the moment. So I'm going to put it on our, let's see, I'll put it on old Hurricane Hole. As these guys have started to get spaced out, we're just going to watch to the back of him. He's got about 5 cars behind him, but they're a little bit farther back. And this is a great time to remind everybody, the playoffs have started here in FRR for the Cup Series. Sunday nights at 8:45. You can join me and Sniper and whoever the special guest is that week. Last week it was Mr. G Petrau here, who's running in the 44 car tonight. As we are going to Darlington this week, where in the spring it was a great race, and coming at turn number 2, Flash 9 got loose and almost hit the wall, but ended up coming back to win the race. Very, very great final 2 or 3 laps of that Darlington race in the spring. Hoping to see the same thing this week in the Southern 500, the Southern 250. Sunday night, 8:45, right here on the FRR YouTube channel. And for Saturday at 5 o'clock over on Mad Mopar's channel, you can see the stream for the FRR Truck Series, where those guys are taking on the Windy City over in Chicago. So trucks at Chicago, super fun to watch. I know a lot of these guys in this race are going to be in that truck race, and I know for a fact, I've been practicing with them, they're loving Chicago. So make sure you guys join Mad Mopar's stream on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, where you can see the trucks take on Chicago. And here we've got Hurricane starting to catch Henson. But Henson going into the pit, or Hurricane going into the pits. Lots of people going in the pits. All right, the 08 car is Chevy Noah coming out. All right, let me see. Henson coming out of pit road. That looks like we're going to give the lead over to, I believe, the 47 car. Taking the lead from Henson on pit road exchange, and he's got a very decent sized lead now. As you've got Death Before Dishonor up to second, Henson back to third. I'm not sure who is in fourth. Ah, yes. Yeah. Field Filler and Mucka fourth and fifth. Jinx in sixth. Pittman in seventh. As we have, holy cow, 95 laps remaining. So there's Hurricane's lead. He's got Death Before Dishonor in second. Henson trying to get around Death. Mucka trying to get around Field. And Pittman just got passed by G. Petrel, so put Pittman back to seventh. G. Petrel up to sixth. These two running almost the same line, but if you come back here to these two, they are not. So here's Field Filler and Mucka. Watch the lines that they take into the corner. Oh, as I say that, they're going to run the same line this time. Last time, Field was a little in the middle, and Mucka was taking that really low line. So it's really awesome to watch. There's really only two lines here at Iowa. You got the high or the low, but a couple of these guys are actually making that middle line work. It's really, really cool to see. All right. And we got High Speed Lenny going for Henson and Hurricane Hole tonight. He's got two picks, and they're two pretty good ones right now. My pick of Hurricane Hole out front, though. And that is definitely who I picked before the race started. And unlike last week, I am not changing my pick this week, middle race. I'm sticking with Hurricane tonight. I run a lot of pub lobbies with Hurricane and his group at night. And anytime we come to Iowa, I know it's a race for second because Hurricane just has a awesome car here, whether it's Cup, whether it's Xfinity, whether it's trucks, whether it's sliders, whether it's shopping carts. Hurricane Hole gets hooked up at Iowa. And that's who I still believe is going to win this race tonight. Hurricane Hole trying to keep that lead as Henson is starting to close in on him. Shout out to Hurricane's mother-in-law, by the way. She's the reason he switched to the 47 car. Apparently she's a huge Trump supporter, and he is doing this for his mother-in-law. So shout out to Hurricane, loving the in-laws. And I'm telling you, if he wins in the new car number tonight, he'll be the 47 in every lobby he goes into. So Hurricane about to come up on some lap traffic of BWK Terror, but you know Terror's one of them drivers. He'll get out of the way when he sees him get close. So Not much to worry about there. We're going to go through the field and see if we can find us a battle somewhere. And right now, I think the only battle is going to be right here for second place. Is Death Before Dishonor is there. Just not able to make any pass. Field filler is driven away from Mucka. So we got that 54 car. Looks like he's out of the race. The 98 of Jinx out of the race as well. Alright, so this new battle. Oh, and I missed it. Darn it. Death got around Henson, but Field Filler has caught them both. So now it is going to be a three-way race for second. Death Before Dishonor, though, looks like he's got the long run car tonight, starting to catch Hurricane Hull. And we've got pit stops getting ready to happen. As I say that, Hurricane Hull hits pit road and hits the pit road wall as Henson goes underneath Death Before Dishonor trying to get the lead during the round of green flag pit stops. So put the 51 car Henson back out front. And Field Filler looking like he's... Oh, Death Before Dishonor hitting pit road. So Henson first, Field Filler moves up to second with these pit stops happening, and Mucka is going to move up to third. Shout out to True Death for giving us this view right here. This is a cool one. Coming out of turn 4, you can see them coming out of turn 4. You can see the start-finish line. You can see pit road. This is a really good view here. He's kind of just watching right now for up-and-coming talent to get up in the Cup Series. And if you're watching and you want to join the FRR Racing League, there's more than just the Cup Series. You can race trucks in Xfinity. We are still allowing people to join the Xfinity and Truck Series. But this is your last week. Yeah, you're not going to be able to join after this week because once we get in the playoffs, we're not going to be having... Sorry about that. When I'm the only one in the party, my headset turns off. So what I was saying was, once the playoffs start, we're not going to be having a lot of new people join in, just so something doesn't happen, and one of the playoff guys gets in some trouble because we let somebody new in the middle of the playoffs. So if you want to join, you need to go ahead and let us know now. Run with us in some practice sessions and see if you can hang with these guys. Because it's a lot of fun. These guys really gotten to know each other. There ain't a single driver out here that I would not consider a friend. So it's a really awesome group to be a part of. The Xfinity series is a lot of fun. The truck series is a heck of a lot of fun. I jump in those races every now and then, and it's some of the funnest racing I do. So yeah, just reach out, Niner_Dan. Reach out to True Death. Reach out to Pittman. Reach out to Mad Mopar. Gosh, any of the FRR guys can get you in touch with the right people so that you can jump in one of these cars and run with these guys, see what you can do. So, like I said, you have 1 week left to do that. And so right now, as we are getting close to, I believe, 60 to go, your leader is Hurricane Hull in that 47 car, with a very, very good lead over the 07 of Death Before Dishonor. I believe you have Field Filler running third, Henson up to fourth, Mucka back to fifth, Pittman running sixth, G Patrol seventh, Chevy Noah eighth. So watching here, you can see, what is that, second, third, fourth, and Mucka running fifth, and you can, up there in the distance, all around the corner, you can see the leader, and that is Hurricane Hull in that 47 car. So Henson starting to catch Hurricane. Death Before Dishonor right there as well. So these top three getting back together again. All right. Henson almost catching Hurricane. And let's jump on board with Hurricane Hull, as Henson is there. Death Before Dishonor not far behind. Hurricane had that big lead coming out of the pits, but it is gone now, and we have a race for the lead again. You got Hurricane Hull out front, the 47 car. The 51 of Henson and the 07 of Death Before Dishonor And I saw the 36 of field filler creeping into the picture. As Hurricane hits pit road. And that's going to leave Henson out front with Death Before Dishonor. Mucka and Field Filler right there together. Henson staying out again. I did not see a pit signal. Death Before Dishonor going to pit road though. So Death getting a little bit fresher tires. So Death going down pit road. Hurricane already off pit road, out there with fresh tires. Got Chevy Noah on pit road. Mucka able to get around Field Filler. Henson still out there running laps. So, and he's staying out another lap. All right. He's got to be getting close on fuel. Got to be. All right, Pittman hitting pit road. As we're coming down to 55 laps remaining. 36 of Field Filler hitting pit road. Chevy Noah already pitted. I believe Jeep Char already pitted. Muck on pit road. So you got Pittman out there right now. And I believe this will be the leader once Henson pits. Henson trying to stretch it out as far as he can because it is possible to make this on one more pit stop. They are allowed to save 3 laps of fuel in stage 3, and I believe that might work to his advantage here. He might be able to save those 3 laps. And Henson going to pit road. So there's Henson. Let's see. I believe it's going to be the 47 of Hurricane hole. Yep, because there's Death Before Dishonor, so he's ahead of Death. Oh no, I take that back. The leader is Death Before Dishonor in the 07 car. So Death is your leader. It looks like I'm trying to figure out who's running second here. Man, this would be so much easier if I had someone else in the booth with me tonight. Running the booth by yourself is one of the hardest things one can do. Let's see. I believe it is Hurricane running second. Death out leading. It's a white car. All right, Chevy hitting pit road. Death going down the backstretch. So it looks like Mucka might be up to second. And Henson third. Actually, let me see if I can get the person who streaming. All right, so you have Field Filler third, G Patrol fourth, and your current race leader is Mucka after Death pit. So put Death before Dishonor. See whenever Pittman gets out of the pits here. I'm following Pittman's stream at the moment. And he is about to go into the pits. Mucka on pit road. I believe that is going to circle the lead back around to Henson. All right, so looks like our last takers for pit road have hit it. Looked like the 08 Chevy Noah got around there going into the pits. All right, I think that Henson trying to stay out for 4 more laps, he'll be able to make it to the end on fuel. We've got 22 laps remaining with... I can't tell who the leader is. It is that car. It is the 07 of Death Before Dishonor. Yeah, so well, thank you, Rash, for your nice words, as always, but no, not tonight. These streams are the most difficult things in the world when you are by yourself, and when you're at a short track and don't really know who's doing what, and what's going on where, and who's on what pit strategy. So, leader is Death Before Dishonor while he is on pit road. And I believe everybody who's on pit road now, which is pretty much everybody's hitting pit road, is going to make it to the end. And your leader is Henson. Bye-bye. All right. So you've got Jeep Patrol running second. You have Mucka in fourth, Field Filler in fifth, Pittman in sixth. Hurricane is back to seventh. Man, this whole running order is all messed up. So that should put Death Before Dishonor in second. But who is third? It's not you. It's not you. It could possibly be you. All right, 14 laps to go here in the FRR Xfinity Series. And your leader, still Henson. As we are coming down to 12 laps to go and 2 laps before the caution gets turned off. We do not do cautions with 10 to go in stage 3. So this is it. They are running to the end. All right, so Henson, your leader. We're riding along with him. There really isn't any other battle. Shout out to Hurricane. Had a dominant car tonight. Something happened in that last exchange of pit stops to where he's back in 7th place now. Not going to be able to take that Trump car to victory lane for his mother-in-law like he was hoping tonight. That's 7th. Mucka's 3rd. 2nd is Death Before Dishonor. And he looks like he is reeling in Henson. All right, here we go. Now we're going to see a battle. Let's go, Death. So 7 laps remaining here. Pit road's closed with 5 to go. You cannot pit with less than 5 to go in the race. If you do, the start of the next race will be a pass-through penalty. One of the things here, you have to be able to manage your race. So that is a rule here. You cannot pit with less than 5 to go in the race. And so pit road's about to be closed for the remainder of the race. Bam. There's that. And I don't know if Death is going to have time to catch him, but he sure is trying. Ooh, he is trying hard too. Death Before Dishonor. Ooh, 4 to go. He might be able to catch Henson late. He is. He's definitely going to be on Henson's bumper by the end of this race. We're about to have a race for the lead, guys. This is going to be great here. Right at the end of 250 laps. And there is Death Before Dishonor closing in on Henson. Again, thank you, Rash. And if you guys don't know Rash, make sure you go to his website, swampballrash.com. He will definitely help you if you are getting started on this game. There's a lot of great guys up there that give their links to hit their setups, and Swamp puts them all up on his website. So there's a lot of great setups for beginners, a lot of great setups for anybody, not just beginners, over on swampballrash.com's website. Free plug for you there, boss. All right, so Death Before Dishonor, it looks like he has stalled out on catching Henson. And there it is, Henson with the win. Death Before Dishonor is going to be second. Death, Mucka, Field Filler, G Patrol, Pittman, Hurricane Hull, Chevy Noah, BWK Terror, and those are the 9 that finished the race. So congratulations to Henson on another victory. And here he is. I believe you're going to be taking Favre's spot on the sofa that we have reserved for him for the Xfinity side, so you can have the middle seat. Congratulations, man. Another good win for you. That was a hard one. Your pit strategy was a little off from what I was seeing going on, but worked out very well for you in the end. You had a huge lead there, but Death was catching you, and then he just kind of stalled out a little bit. But hey, man, congratulations, great win. How was it?
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. It was a fun race. Yeah, 111 minutes. My arms are tired, my legs are tired, but it was really fun.
Oh my God, dude! When the start of stage 3 happened, and I was like 153 laps.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh my gosh!
Everybody had really good cars.
They did, and you just beat a third of the FRR Cup League. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like that's a pretty good win for you there, man. Very proud of you. That is what this league is all about. The Xfinity Series is getting you prepared for that next step up to Cup. And tonight was one of those nights where the guys that were going to shine were going to shine tonight because they were racing against so many Cup guys, and you only get one more opportunity for that this year. I'm hoping we have the same amount of Cup guys in Kansas next week.
Yeah, me too, man. A huge shout out for the Cup guys actually taking the race out with us. I know a couple Xfinity guys fell out and kind of got some confusion going on and some, aggravation, but it was a really good long race. Thanks for the Cup guys for winning the race.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch from here. A little rough being, the only guy in the broadcast booth, so there was a lot of me trying to have a conversation with myself, and that's never good. But, I mean, Hurricane, it looked like was going to keep you honest for most of the race. I think he might have got a speeding penalty on that last pit stop he made because he ended up falling back to like 7th or 8th. And then I hadn't seen Death Before Dishonor practice all week, and I wish that he had a mic so he could be in this lobby, finishing second. Congratulations to Death. But I didn't see him practice all week, so I didn't know that. I knew it was going to come down to you or Hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
And
we had really, really good cars, man. We worked on them all long.
Y'all were very much tit for tat, and it just depending on how many extra laps you could save, because I think you got to the max of 3 from what I was counting.
I saved my 3.
Okay, sure. And you did that on that second round in the 3rd stage, right? Is that where you saved your 3? Okay. Yeah. All right, because I was like, how is he staying out there and not pitting? And then I went to your car and I heard your motor, so I could hear how you were saving your fuel. But yeah, I saw you had matched it out at your 3, and I was like, yep, all right, that's what he's doing right there. So he's only going to have to take, maybe a can and a half?
Oh, yeah, all the guys had to fit another an extra time. I didn't. So
that's what I thought.
Definitely saved saved me for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, congratulations, Henson. Man, I'm going to go ahead and say I am 99% sure we're going to see you in the Cup Series next season, especially if you keep up what you're doing. But you're going to have to drop some letters if you.
I'm ready.
You need to drop some letters off the old backside. All right, man. I was hoping to get Mucka and Field Filler in here. I don't believe they've joined, so it's going to just be me and Henson ending the broadcast tonight, guys. So we'll see you on Mad Mopar stream Saturday at 5 o'clock, where I believe Henson's going to be in the race, right? At Chicago?
Yeah, I believe we're in Chicago this week. I'm actually fixing to go work on it.
Running Chicago in trucks, man, and I don't care if you're pushing shopping carts around Chicago. It is one of the funnest tracks on the game.
I can't wait.
And Henson would probably win by half a lap with those shopping carts. All right, guys, we'll see you. I won't be around Saturday, and I wasn't planning on being around Sunday. We weren't going to stream Darlington, but I just found out that I have to work Sunday, so I'm not going to be going to Darlington. So I will be here for the stream. We'll be live Sunday night at 8:45 right here on the FRR station. Until then, have a great week. Hold on.